This is one of the OFM studios. This is where the magic happens.
Let's see what you do best.
All right, cool.
Now that we're here, your comfort zone at OFM, tell us about your show. What is it all about?
Okay, I do 2 shows on OFM. They're both at 10 until midnight.
Okay.
So during the week, the show is called On Air with Shakes. It's basically a lifestyle show. It's humorous. I talk about interesting stories, like weird and quirky stories that I pick up at the time. And whatever would actually break at the time when I'm on air, I would actually be the guy to break it. And mainly, it's focusing on entertainment as well. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then on Saturday nights, I've got another 2-hour show. It's called The House That Shakes Built. I didn't come up with that name, by the way. My boss came up with that name because he thought it was, I thought it was very pompous, but he said it's fine.
It's catchy.
Yeah. So the show is 2 hours of house music, basically, where I feature a couple of DJs, try to give the guys a platform across Central South Africa. And that's basically what I do. So I work from Monday until Saturday.
So no rest.
Well, I'll rest when I'm dead, I think, you know.
So you're making a lot of money then?
Not really, I work very hard.
If you keep saying that.
It's not always about money. It's the passion. I love radio. I worked on radio for 10 years for free and I never complained. So the money for me was just a bonus, you know what I mean? And if you work on radio, I don't think that's where you can make money. You work there to create a brand, and you can actually make more money off radio than on radio as a brand.
You just said you worked for a radio for a decade and there was no income.
Yeah.
Tell us, if you were to advise the young and upcoming DJs who want to venture into this industry, what would you advise them?
1, they must be very patient.
Okay.
2, be the best in what you do. Don't touch here and there. Tomorrow you've got like a sign saying I'm doing photocopies, I'm doing construction, and I'm fixing cars. That's confusion. So I chose my craft and I'm focusing on bettering it every day. Cool. So choose what you know you're good in and be the best in that, because your name will come up when they need a person to do that specific thing. And as well, believe in yourself and never doubt yourself. Whether people are gonna say to you it's impossible to have a beach party in a dry land like Bloemfontein, why not?
Yeah.
Do it.
And you did
so
it.
I have learned to not really listen to negative comments. Of course, you're gonna find someone who's gonna be saying negative things all the time. At the same time, it's up to you to decide what you take out of what they say. You know what I mean? So that should not be the kind of person you should be. If I think you're ugly, that's me thinking that, but it's between you and the mirror eventually.
Yes, true.
Exactly. So be yourself and do your thing and believe in yourself, and nothing is really impossible. Welcome to OFM, the sound of your life. It is time for another edition of The House That Shakes Built. I'm your host and my name is Shakes Kumalo. Saturdays 10 to midnight, we get to chill together and check out 2 hours of house music.
Shakes, tell us, how often do you do your motivational talks at schools?
I would love to do it every week if I had a chance, but obviously it's impossible. So whenever I get invited to schools, I actually do go. But there's a project that I'm kind of like putting the idea together of having the whole motivational talk for the tricks put together. One venue, we can have the ones from Bloom. Say 4,000 of them, we have them in one place, and we move to Botshabelo and Tamanche as well.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So you move all around.
Have one huge event where you get them at once as we share. Because to me, when I was in school, I never really had. I don't remember ever anyone coming to motivate us. You know, exactly. but I didn't turn out so bad.
Yeah, look at you now.
So my thing is, there's things that we take for granted, you know what I mean? That, for example, if we were to take anyone famous, you know, or even myself, to some of the schools, there's kids who have never really seen these people in real life. You see them on TV or they hear about them, but they never get to actually see them. Okay. The fact that there's still a kid in some way who has never been in an elevator, which you use every day, or has never been at the mall, you know what I mean, or being to a restaurant. So my thing is that if we are able to actually open up these kids to these possibilities, they think differently because they come from depressing backgrounds.
Okay, Shakes, let's leave you to do what you do best. Thank you for your time. You are amazing.